Uh-oh. Uh-oh, that's my Nelly impression, man. Uh-oh. Oh, my word. What can I say? What can I say? Terrible, man. Terrible, terrible. It's the morning after. You know what? I want to say something. See all the man them in the forums, yeah? I don't want to hear none of you lot now saying the title's on. All you man in every single chat group I'm in, all them LFC forums that I've been in, all you man that was doubting it, sit down. Don't come and claim the glory now. Don't come and claim the glory because you man didn't have the faith. Let me start out on that, yeah? Let me start out on that because I'm seeing bare man now. And I see the names. I don't know all of you face to face, but I see the names. I see certain names back in October, moaning. November, moaning. December, January. Let's not talk about the title. Let's not talk about the title. Let's not talk about the quad. Let's not talk about the League Cup final. Let's not talk about winning anything. Because, you know, what do you think is going to happen if you say it? I don't get you. I don't get you, man, at all. Some superstitious nonsense. All you got to do is look at the experience. If you know your football, which I do, got 30 plus years watching the game, 80s, 90s, noughties, 10s. So when I'm talking to certain men, that's what I'm telling you. You can't talk to me. See the rival fans? That's why they can't talk to me, because I know about all the teams. I know about your Burnleys. I know about Leeds United. I know about Bolton Wanderers when they were there. You understand? Swindon Town. Hull. Right? All these men that can't get back. Barnsley. I know about all these teams. This is what I'm trying to tell you. I'm not no Johnny come lately YouTuber just on here trying to get clout. You see my channel, I don't get the views. I don't get the views. And it's not because I'm chatting shit. I see certain times, I post certain things. Let me be real with you lot as well. I noticed when I was my channel before, I was getting, listen, it's not going to be the numbers that you see the big YouTubers out there, but my channel was growing. It was growing. It was getting, people were seeing it. I was in lots of chats. I was even starting to do competitions. I noticed when I started talking about racism and I started saying certain things, my channel stopped circulating. And certain man will say, nah, you got to put in the work. That's where it is. You're not putting, nah. I'm doing the same things I was doing in the original situation. My channel was growing. And all of a sudden, I talked about certain issues. I talked about Bulgaria. I talked about Barnes. I talked about certain racial topics. The minute I do that, the channel starts slowing down. So I know where I've gone. It's cool. So that's why I said, I'm not doing it for that. I just do it because I can. Yeah? But what I'm saying to you, man, is this. You can't, if you're a proper Liverpool fan, you know your heritage. So you should know already, if you're a big man, you don't bow down to people. Right? If you're a big man out here on the road, or just a big man in general, you don't bow down to people, and you definitely don't sell yourself short and tell people that you're shook or you can't do something. I don't believe in can't. That's me. So I'm saying to you, I didn't give up the title when we were 14 points behind because it was only December. If it was March, game done. I've seen this before. Newcastle, you know what I mean? Blackburn at one stage, a little bit ahead. Man United caught them. Arsenal have been ahead by a little bit, and Man United have caught them. I've seen this before. We got caught. We've been caught twice. No, 3 times we've been caught. We've been caught 3 times. We've been caught once by Man U, and we've been caught twice by Man City. So I've seen this movie before. That's why I don't understand you mans giving up. But anyway, rant out of the way. I said, let me get that out of the way first, just in case you don't listen to the video all the way. Going to the game now. Listen, we've got to big up Arsenal. We've got to big them up. I'm always hitting this team up hard, yeah, because bottom line is, I don't check for the Arsenal fan base. If some of you don't know why, I'm a Londoner, yeah? So I hear it from these men all the time. You see our organic Liverpool fans up north, you don't really hear it too much because you're up there. So if you don't go online, you don't really catch it. You see me, I'm a Northwest Londoner at heart. Grew up in the ends. These man them, all through the 2000s, I've been getting it. Your team shit, you lot shit. Henry this, Henry that, Perez, Petit, Vieira. You lot got David Endog. You got Bruno Shearu. Look at your team, Biscan. You got shit, Stevie G, one-man team. That's what I've been hearing for the last 20 years. That's why I give it to the Arsenal fans. When you keep thinking, why are you always sticking it to them and Man United and Chelsea? Because them three fan bases, 20 years I've had of that. So now I'm killing you all. Yeah? I'm like Tupac, I ain't forgotten. I ain't forgotten. So now we got our money right. we're coming for you lot. That's what it is. And what I notice is, now when Liverpool are putting on the smoke, people don't like it. You know why they don't like it? Because we've got the pedigree. Because we already had 18 league titles in the bag before we closed out the last one in 2020. So we're just building upon our success. We never went away. We were just a sleeping giant. And even while we were sleeping in the league, we were picking up everything else. You know what I mean? So you see this game here? This is about number 20. I could tell you this. I'm not even going to lie to you. I want it all, yeah? But we could get knocked out of the Champions League if we take this 20. I could take it. I'm not even joking. I'd rather have the 20 than get the Champions League. I want them both. I want it all. If I had to sacrifice one, I take the Prem. I want 2020 because I want to stop the Man United talk. They can't talk to us anyway, but they still keep holding on to the 20 league titles. They still keep holding on. We take that. There is no dispute anymore. There's no argument who's the best. We know we're the best. The figures still say we're the best, but they can still say, well, but we've got 20 titles. We need to take that away. So me, this win was big. I didn't care how it happened. I didn't care how we did it, but we had to do it. This was massive. Massive, 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 this win. Arsenal stuck it to us like, listen, Martinelli, let's not front. Martinelli had up Trent yesterday. A lot of Liverpool men ain't gonna admit it. I'm probably one of the only ones. Martinelli was taking the piss yesterday. He was taking the piss. And he got gassed when he done the nutmeg. He was asking for the ball after that. That's how you kind of know when a man is up on his game. Man's asking for the ball. He's like, give it to me. I've got this guy. Trent, to his credit, he saw him out near the end of the game because obviously Martinelli's going to tire. If Martinelli don't execute what he needs to in those first moments, gives Trent time to work out what's going on. And what I liked as well, Matip said, you know what, hold that, man. Listen, we're going to have to double up on this shoot. You know, it don't look good, but we're going to have to double up on this shoot because we want the clean sheet. And this man's just taking the piss on this side. I'm gonna come over and we make sure we see him out. That's what we did in the end. But let's not get it twisted. Martinelli took the piss, and Trent needs to get that in order for when we play Arsenal next time, because they'll pick Martinelli again and they'll put him on that same wing, and sooner or later it's gonna pay off. So we need to address that side anyway. I keep saying it in every video, but. Listen, Ramsdale changed the course of the game, as well as Klopp. Because when Jota scores this goal, I'm not going to lie, I jumped up like a madman because when I saw the net ripple, I was like, what the heck? Because I thought Ramsdale had it covered. You know, when Jota takes a shot, it's like he shoots. I would have took the shot from there. But it looked like Ramsdale had it covered. Up until then, Ramsdale had a decent game. There was nothing really between the teams. What Arsenal needed to do, Arsenal needed to punish us when they were on top. It was a typical title-winning game, you know, because Arsenal, we've seen these kind of matches before. Arsenal should have scored. Odegaard should have scored that chance. Lacazette rounded the keeper. Not rounded the keeper. Thiago put that back pass through. That was such a pivotal moment in the game. Thiago put the back pass through. Didn't see Lacazette. Lacazette, I thought was going to take the shot early. Didn't take it. Alisson, to his credit, because I thought he was going to dive. Didn't dive. Held him up. Puts it to Odegaard. Odegaard has to put it away. It doesn't. Listen, it's a great save from Alisson from our point of view. But Lacazette, Odegaard has to put that away. Puts that away, it's a different game. But what I liked was Klopp. Klopp draw. He said, listen, man, Mo, Bobby, get on there, man. We need some experience. Draw them up. Ironically, Diogo hits the back of the net. Celebrates. We love it. The man sees the number come up. I was like, you know what? Because for a minute I thought Klopp was going to withdraw the substitution. I was like, listen, I don't care if you scored. Up until then, you lot were pants. You're coming off. And to be fair, Diaz had to come off as well. It wasn't a game that could exploit his pace. Arsenal suffocated us, man. You know what I'm going to say about Arteta? I don't think the man was qualified for the job. But I tell you where I am changing. I think this man is a proper, he studies. He studies. Because this man, he's very pragmatic. I've seen a change in him. He probably was always like this, but we never saw the best of him because we didn't really want to. But this man, he seems to study the opposition hard when it comes to the big teams. And he kind of knows how to nullify you. He just hasn't got the personnel to execute the plan fully. But I say, I'll give you this. And maybe if he does stay a couple of years' time, and they give him the time, and Arsenal are just honest about what they're doing on the transfer market, you might have something there. You might. I said he was a fraud before. I'm happy to be wrong if the football's good. You know what I mean? But anyway, back to us. 1-0. Stadium's in shock. But they're still kind of gassed because they think, you know what, but we had them. Before you know it, man. Robbo, man. Robbo. When he puts that ball across and Bobby just taps it, and it was all that work on the, I think it was on the right side. I'm almost blurring out for the second goal. I just remember Bobby's flick finish. 2-0. When he scored that, as we say in Jamaica, stick up in. Stadium quiet. Stadium done. Game done. And I think Arteta knew once it was 2-0. I thought if the only way they're going to come back is if Xhaka scores one of those like dodgy thunderbolts from nowhere. That's the only way there was going to be a bit of nervousness. But outside of that, yeah, man got clipped. You know what I mean? 3 points, game done. So that's that one out of the way. 1 point behind. Level pegging in terms of games. I told you, look. That's what I'm going to keep saying. I told you. You know what I mean? I don't do, can't. Now it's all about the game at Watford. Forget the Etihad. Watford. Because we could win that, be top, 2 points, and City could crumble. Or we could draw. And it goes back to what it was. So the next game, do the FA Cup. I'd actually play Oxen or them lot, to be fair with you. I play Oxen, Minamino, all that lot. Let them take out Forest. Save the big man them for the Watford game. And that's it. But 2-0. It's great. It's a nice sunny day out here. And I just think, you know what? I told you. That's what I'm just going to keep saying it. I told you. What's your comments? What do you think now? What do you think now? You think we're going to do it? Forget the quad talk. You think we're going to do the Prem? Put your comments below. I told you, I never doubted that we would. So that's me until the end of the season. Quad is still on. Let me know your thoughts below. Anyway, have a good day. Peace.